I can't understand the actions of my master plan. I can't a nigga revel in the thoughts of a day. I can't understand the actions of my master plan. I can't a nigga revel in the thoughts of a day.
Let it just be, innit? Still shitting on niggas. Still shitting on them. Yes. So listen, welcome back via Bad Water TV. So listen, we're going to get into another album review. We're going to get into that Nas King Disease 3. So listen, this is a follow-up to King Disease 2, which dropped last year. And then the previous year before that, 2020, we had King Disease. And obviously, this is the Nas collaboration project that he's been running now for 4 consecutive albums, actually. With Hitboy, you know, well-renowned producer Hitboy. So they actually had a project in between King's Disease 2 and then this latest King's Disease 3. Of course, they had Magic, which dropped towards the end of last year. And up to point, I think arguably that's probably the best album of the 3 that's come prior to King's Disease 3. If I was going to kind of order it, I'd probably do King's Disease. It's a toss-up between King's Disease 1 and Magic. I maybe might just edge Magic and then King's Disease 1 in second place. And then King's Disease 2. Although that was still a very good album. Also, it had features from Eminem, EPMD. Lauryn Hill was on that, Eminem was on that. I'd probably put that in third place. But as we stand right now, I'm hearing some very, very good things about King's Disease 3. As I say, I haven't got into this, so this is actually going to be my first listen. We're going to do the live reaction right now. And without further ado, let's get into that. King's Disease 3, Nas and Hitboy, let's go.
Close your eyes.
This was called Ghetto Reporter.
Listen.
Track number 1.
Listen.
Look yourself in the mirror, tell me times ain't the scariest for me dropping out.
Whoa, alright. Let me strap in, let me fasten my seatbelt, because alright, we're going on a ride. We got some jazzy shit, we got some smooth shit, we got some soulful shit, we got some classic sampling right there. So, yeah. Alright, cool, Get a Reporter, let's go, I'm ready now. Let me do my stretches, you get me? Let me make sure, you get me? Ugh. Alright, let's go.
It's a various artist compilation, but it's just me and HP. And this should take concentration. Niggas know I don't drop this often, so cherish it. Cherish like your daughter's graduation, kids' marriages.
Yeah, I don't drop this often, so cherish it, but truth be told, that's 4 albums in 2 years now, bro. That sounded kind of prolific to me, but when you got a formula, you know you got to work it to the wheels fall off, you know what I mean? And this one, I'll say, is more than a formula. This one is golden.
Contracts for our niggas to heal or do down, and then praying they set. Instead, most artists don't live as good as the execs, and they end up depressed.
Most artists don't live as good as the exec, but they live depressed. Well, ain't that some shit? I mean, as they say in any business, it's usually going to be the people at the top of the pyramid, the executives, the owners, the directors, senior management, who's going to eat the most. You know what I mean? But there's a perception, because they play the background, there's a perception that the artists are the ones with all the cheese. But as the man just said, they end up depressed. Do you know what I mean? Broken depressed. So, yeah.
Gone by A&Rs, the music be changing, and the culture be shifting. So you gotta move with it. Call me the party crasher, that plan spoiler, that Malcolm C and Maya Angelou in Ghana holding a camcorder. Get a reporter, live
Maya Angelou in Ghana holding a camcorder. Alright.
My storyline, first project rapper, triple platinum with New Yorker pride. King's Disease. Most of us catch it at one point or another, but evolve. Find a new formula.
King's Disease. Most of us catch it at one point or another, but evolve, find a new formula. I hear that strong. And it's interesting considering the point where Kendrick's at in his career. I'm sure to some extent he can definitely attest to that one. That's an interesting one still, King's Disease.
When it takes everything in you to make the audacity, masterfully crafted these classics so naturally had to be nasty back at it. They argue KD1, KD2, a Magic was harder when KD3 go harder than all of them. Back in the days, barely on elbows for CEOs. I was dolo, I better shot y'all to see me grow. Niggas playing in Hollywood, I can't so ill.
Yo, this is dangerous.
You won't see on the screen. Chuckle at you motherfuckers, we the last of the kings. Shout to the real ones like us, it's a shortage of scene. I'm underground and overground and it's never been seen. Look
underground and I'm overground.
Real people tapping in, so
Come on.
that's what that means. It means I got nothing but the real checking in. We locked in. All the way.
See that beat there?
Just applaud this.
shit.
Yeah. Trapped in hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't get out if I wanted to. All us rappers are trapped in it. We can't get out. You know what I'm saying?
Trapped
Till we
in the
over,
game.
till it's dead, till we in the dirt. When I'm 50 years old, I'm gonna have 50-year-old fans, 60-year-old fans, and 16-year-old fans.
Facts. I'm literally sure there's someone who's just been getting into hip hop, let's say between the ages of 11 or 16, who's going to find or stumble across this album. They're going to be listening to it. You're going to have the people who, let's say, are between 25 and 35 maybe, you know what I mean, who are also, of course, going to be listening to it. Maybe they caught the tail end of Nas's prime run, let's say. And then you're going to have the people who have been there, the older heads, you know what I mean, who have been there rocking with him, his age mates. They're going to be there as well. So he ain't lying. He ain't lying in 2022. All facts. Church,
Yeah. My beginnings was intense. Panther 2. Nobody this thorough, that's the truth. Never go against the family, that's something you don't do. Don't get Eddie Kane trying to send your way back in the group. Nah, stars in the ceiling, got sun in the building, rep that 718. It's hard to depart from that feeling, careful selling weight. The DA be watching you dealing, get yourself straight before they find that paraphernalia. For those who claim 100 million on taxes, beautiful actresses, street dudes who turn activists who used to move packages. No nine still here to remove the wall that our back against. Legitimize your hustles before the gamble hit. It takes waking up early to feel the moment to begin. Should I save it or blow it? I mean, it's only some people. None of my neighbors too nosy. The Joneses owning some acres to be the greatest is lonely, but it chose me. I take it, whatever the case may be. I'm out of space so deep. NASA without the A at the end. Take off on 3. What's the cost of a CD? With 1,500 places, one sell. What's that to 1,500 P's on one scale? For a starving artist trying to sneak out and re-rap. Originality I seek out. Let's clean house to black homeowners. Check it out. To black homeowners take over and throw the lease out. This that movie real, the Jordan Peele of this thing.
To black homeowners take over the, what do you say? Take over and throw the lease out. That's sound advice. That's sound advice.
Yeah, all them O's I tried to flip. Who'd have thought I'd go legit? Yeah. And the coach
O's I tried to flip. Who would have thought I was gonna go legit?
Who'd have thought I'd go legit? Yeah. I read Jesus' diary and ran to tell the streets. No, this ain't no hype. We in the belly of the beast. All they said was I would be a felon, be deceased. Instead I'm in Margiela and Loewe with the crease. The consummate, kill them all. Call the bomb squad and the SWAT for this. Got off the block for this. All my soul is for the kids and the cool shit that I did. For the girls who let me hit.
My soul is for the kids and the coach I did.
Too legit. And the cool shit I done did. All them O's I tried to flip. Who'd have thought I'd go legit? Yeah. I do it for y'all. And the cool shit that you did. All them O's you tried to flip. Who'd have thought I'd go legit? For y'all. Yeah. We was just chilling on the sofa. No job. No school. Ghetto babies. I'm a small time to big time. You could do it too. Go legit.
Go legit. Small time to big time. Sound advice.
I ain't forget the roaches and mice.
Let's go.
I ain't forget all that.
We getting the Queens now done. Yeah? Alright.
Queensbridge, baby. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. Not niggas I really met through music shit. It be some real thugs that's
this?
with phone calls from the feds. Long story so fast.
Go back.
Queensbridge, baby. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt.
I like this. Yo, listen.
Not niggas I really met through music shit. It be some real thugs.
Yeah, them strings.
With phone calls from the feds. Long story so fast. Wishing they get home in a hurry, cause we the last of a dying pack of lions. Nightmares of the cast, thoroughbreds surviving, you know. Welcome home, Ronnie Bumps. and love the Corley. That boss ordered us lobster tails late night in 40. We was out there trying to rid the stress. Had a beat take from stretch, rest. Black tech, black vest to last the dark.
Yo, let me just say this: if these first 3 tracks is anything to go by in terms of the beats, then we're gonna be in for some. He literally said, "Yo, people said King's Disease 1 and 2 were cool, but 3 was the best." But or he said 3 was. They said King's Disease 1 and 2, Magic was the better of the 3. That's what people are saying. But this one's gonna be the best one. Listen, based on what my ears are hearing right now in terms of these beats. Hey, we might be getting there. This might take top rank. I tell you that one. I know Nas is never going to disappoint on the flows and on the rhymes. And I can just hear the hunger. So I know he's going to deliver. So it's just about if the beats are going to uphold throughout the whole album. And as I say, if these 3 are anything to go by, we almost there, bro. Shit.
All of the bottle, we not promised tomorrow. Showing love is the motto. Flicks a cowboy hat, strapped like Desperados. They lit one out the chamber, no iron fired in a vegetative state. When that man kinda died, stomped out on 12th Street. Memory fails me, heard homie was a real G. That's what they tell me. I was the one to run through the functions, no funny acting. And it was me that introduced Minnie to money bags and Grandmaster Vic. The DJs, Disco Twins. From the Towers to Promenade. Host a party up in Starless, they know Queens in the house. No beef for rivals, they playing either a title. Brothers can do anything.
Yo, the brother's just gliding. He's just gliding. It's just like, I don't even want to say effortless. I feel like I say that too much, but he's walking on water, bro. It's just like, what are we supposed to say at this point? This is how many years deep? 30 years deep. I can't keep stressing this. This man could go till he's 70, I believe it. I'm certain he can. He could if he wanted to. It's too easy.
Decide to win the Range Rover, dissecting bars from Takeover. Sometimes I text over like, nigga, this ain't over, laughing.
Man said dissecting bars from Takeover. Sometimes I text Hove and say it ain't over. Hey yo, Nas, if you man want to reignite it, I know it's just going to be on some pen shit. You get me? You're cool. I'm open to it. Because I'm of the belief that if this shit was to ever start up again, as good as Jay-Z is, as much as Jay-Z has to offer in terms of whatever, he can't, he's not doing this. He's not doing this. He can't. Yo, Jay-Z is not doing this, bro. It's just a fact. Come on.
And all between hoods be overlapping, subways be stacked, and I ain't been on the train in decades, and I can still hear the wheels on the tracks, feel the beat breaks.
And I ain't been on the train in decades. But you can't even just jump on a little young train. Well, to be fair, I know in the States the trains are a little bit different. But you see here in London, yeah, you might catch a top tier level 1 celebrity on the train, you know. You might, because the way the train system is here, you get me, it's very, very convenient. You get me? You be flying to places. Quick time, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got our shit on lock in terms of the transport in London. And obviously, same way as I imagine in America and around the world. Sometimes the traffic just it's not worth it, you know what I mean? And if you're trying to get somewhere, just hop on a train. Decades. Damn.
A lot of ways to manage the life expectancy average, the future of our next.
That's ringing a bell. Help me out in the comments. Where does that come from? Where does that come from? That's another beat. Fuck. Yeah, if you lot know, let me know in the comments. I know one of you are going to shout me out and let me know, because you lot be on your shit. Let me know.
Tell me what really matters. So who are you when they turn up all the cameras with me? You know the answers. Go ask Tony Bennett. Terrace on the park. They gotta know. DJ Clue, Envy, and Camilo. Where are my most beautiful queens in the house? When you see me at awards, or I'm on some shit like it was back in the days when dudes would really put the thing until
this one here
to pull a switchblade, do anything. It's the bridgeway. When I go through, roll through, just sold out the O2. Piece on my neck in a high tech polo suit. Drove down Van Wyck, Coliseum and Stan Smith, tan blick in the desert brick town.
Give this man his flowers immediately, expeditiously. This is GOAT level. This is GOAT level artistry, bro. This is GOAT level artistry. This is not to be played with. This isn't up for debate. I don't want to debate nobody. This is not up for debate. This is gold level artistry. Fuck.
Doubt. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt.
This track here is
I'm on some shit, boy. Make it a classic tonight. That money getting burrowed by that action. That's right. Thunderous. Dun, dun, dun. Mad thunderous. Okay,
cheese. Queens in the house. Yeah, let's go. Oh, there's some Michael and Quincy shit now, yeah? Okay, he's saying like this is like a like Nas is obviously doing the Michael role and Hitboy's doing the Quincy. I see it. Nas and Quincy. Okay. Okay. I see the compare. Okay.
Yeah. Get your eardrum de-virginized. While the music is the
It sounds menacing though. Yeah.
Eardrums de-virginized from the words of mine. Just a word of advice, you can't murderize. All my niggas certified, we got certain ties. Streets was the office, we didn't need a shirt and tie.
He said the streets was the office, we didn't need no shirt and tie. The other ones, the laws you can learn in the laws and the principles and values you can learn in the office building, best believe on that concrete you can learn it same way. In express time, not to say I recommend it, I don't recommend it for nobody, you know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? Some things are universal, some truths in this world that we're living in, you get me? For better or for worse are universal. And you can pick them up in an array of places and, you get me? Outside is one of them places you can pick up them laws and them principles for sure.
I ain't got no jury on cause I made of ice. Element surprise, but with
no jury cause I made of ice.
Price. To Portofino sitting high in the cliff.
Okay,
from
so another beat
with a crew and we left while staying calm in the twist. I creeped in a jean jacket, headband and Nikes. I ain't like to dodge fights as I rode my bike. And I was looking at these people thinking they just might make me come out my cool character, break through the smooth barriers, go crazy, CeeLo Green, Nas Barkley. Before I even pulled to the spot, they try to park me. I'm used to dark seas, that's why I spark green. Why I pour wine? They don't stock these, I gotta order mine. Malcolm X departed at the Audubon. Seen so many slaughtered, I'm numb, never mortified. All black Audemars, you claim yours was one of.
So many slaughtered, I'm numb, I'm never mortified. That's a cold one. That's an ice cold one.
America's a baby that's teething, shitting on itself, crying for its next feet. As hot as it gets, it's not even a toddler yet. Gang members got nothing on these congressmen. Plus Ray Liotta and James Condon, iconic actors who are redemption for these mob guys. We easing on down the road for the third win. Who's bad is up in the stuff, feel the world win. Like young Quincy did. Eardrums de-virginized from the words of mine. Just a word of advice, you can't murder Nas. All my niggas certified, we got certain ties. I'm activated, my hand might spark flames. 88 frames, bandages, laminates the stage from a stretcher I waved. Even if
so this beat switch here sounds like something a bit more modern, if you like. This almost sounds a bit drilly, like this is like, get me, heads could roll type business with this beat right here. But Hitboy, yo, you're doing a mad thing right now, I can't lie. You're doing an absolute mazzoline, as we like to say. This is off the Richter scale. I don't know what's happening here. This is just, you're getting insane, bro. What's this, 4 or 5 beat switches? You're getting insane.
Like Quincy on the trumpet, Hitboy on the drum kit, nasty like Michael, the vocals I overdub it. Yo, bouncing off the wall, always starting something.
Hey, I'm bouncing off the walls, always starting something. Come on, talk that talk.
Big budgets, moonwalking, smooth criminal talk. I'm changing colors right now till I'm dark skinned.
Changing colors until I'm dark skinned.
Watching me transform.
Let's go, Shambo. Yeah.
That's what I really call
I could buy the Beatles pub. Yeah. Hey, that track. 4 for 4. That track was. Yeah.
Dimes divas. I turn blocks to beaches. By the time you see us, we just turn times.
Triumphant. Sound real triumphant.
But wow for keeping it so timeless. Almost half a century with a crispy line that my peeps and lobs that I remind them of Martin Lawrence breaking hearts on some real thin line shit. done with Star Chicks, I survived divorces. I ain't have to climb back, I just climbed the Porsches. I ain't have to climb back, I just climbed the Porsches.
Didn't have to climb back, I just climbed the Porsches.
The villainized, but I feel free in the field beat. Crazy way before the drill beat. Doesn't matter, this is sheer relief. I feel the breeze. This is superhero material, rap star status. Premiere album still might happen. I wonder why Pete Rock would act like that. That type of behavior make me give rap right back. And now I can't tell. This is magic. History, havoc.
Yes.
Instant classic. This is madness. In all fairness, we've been moving how you fuck niggas want 'em. My 30 for 30 highlights doing numbers. Going on 30 summers. Going on 30 summers.
Triumphant. Victory. Yeah. Like this. Yeah. 30 summers. 30 summers. Oh. 5. That's 5 and 5.
There's some nice new pieces you got. There's some nice new pieces.
I love this. Yeah. It's my type of beat.
Yeah. Real shit only. Super Bowl champs celebrate like me with Escobar cigars. Come on. Track money, statewide hustlers, jury sellers exposed by these fake watch busters, and A&T saving money to the young niggas, young warriors. I wanna see them all in position. Best to have it on you. Hope you don't go down for possession. Mom's putting up the house to bail you out when the rest.
Better have it on you. I hope you don't go down for possession. You better have the ting on you because I hope you don't go down for possession. So I hope a man don't try and step to you and take what you have. So I hope you got it on you so you can protect yourself so you don't go down for possession. But I hope you got something on you. So if they step to you, federale, you know what I mean? You've got paperwork that can back it up so you don't go down for possession. Carrying. I see what you did there. Nice.
How did I become number one? I wanna have it on you. Hope you don't go down for possession. Mom's putting up the house to bail you out when arrested. How did I become number one? I'm 101, flying down a 101, right under the Cali sun. Junior Mafia, I was sub, shorty calling me son. If one click, make $1 million today, it'll probably be us. Probably because my mic is touched for vital stuff. Rappers wanna shoot up the studio, they tired of us. We know the controversy sells, so y'all good. When I drop, they hear me on every block. Heard the hood, red hook.
Hey, I love beats that sound like this. This gives me that 80s vibe, you know them ones, just watching them 80s films, you get me, and then they're just traveling between scenes, or if they're on the freeway or on the motorway or whatever, you just hear that classic 80s music going off. This takes you back, bro. It's proper. I like that, man. I like that. This is a proper beat. That's 6 for 6. Hitboy's going insane. Nas is going super dumb. Yo, top, this one's going, it's going, you know what I mean? There's still a lot of tracks left, but you get me.
If we all made niggas, then why is we beefing? When them Jewish brothers be chillin' Sabbath Friday evening. Even in jail, I hear the Latins got it back. Now that we jump each other for the phone that comes to play. Don't worry about nobody else trying to energy match. Sin City Cap, and that's when I really attack. I'm OJ with the memorabilia, had to steal it back. Like the Nas flow, we be hearing on the track. Stop that, my guy. You are not that, my guy. That feeling to be a king can't top that, my guy. King's disease, I'm still popping these young things. Got me thinking like A. Marie. It's this one thing. Floaties in the pool, got trolls over the roof. Just like Drake on the wall. My nigga, fuck without dangerous thought. I'm convinced it's a mix of Paisley Park Prince with Supreme Team Prince. Big up to Paisley. Shout out to 40. Harlem. Lagos to the 60s. Out in Oaktown to Vallejo, where the pimps be. Hold the hood. DC got big old guns. B-Wall got big old guns.
I'm shouting out all the hoods in America. Fuck, you know, I said shout out to Vallejo, you know. A long way from Queens.
Stop messing around, put the pistols down. No, we all will soon be done dead.
Man said, stop messing around, put the pistols down, or we all soon be done dead. Well, ain't that some shit? Put the guns down, you know what I mean?
Dimension to mansion. That's the new version of. Yeah, but I stayed away from the sniffers. We knew better. We know how to see a setup. Just wanted to be some players pull up in a Jetta. From the sisters build, they put up a killer's mural. It's a different world with 30 shot clips of curl, melon pop like John Fitzgerald. Winner's girl in a drop. If he can get hit, then anybody could get got. And you an easy target, see you never know who watching. Cold-hearted monsters, whole city going bonkers. Ain't nobody recession-proof. Invest in you, that's what it's best to do.
Ain't nobody recession-proof. Invest in you, that's what you need to do. Facts. You get me? You can have it all, but you can always come down. There's no guarantees in this life. That's for sure. So invest in you. Stay out of the way. Stay with your head down, grinding, doing what you need to do. Come up for air when you need to come up for air. There's no problem with showing out every now and again. But just know the work don't stop. Facts, let's go.
Wasn't somebody black? Yeah. Kid, he out here moving sloppy. Movie lobby, they shot him out of his two Hirachis. I'm on the
out here moving
old smash
sloppy.
with a
Never.
body. New mix, new models. I won't let them stop me. Stop. Ooh. New mix, new models. I won't let them stop me. Stop.
Sounds like some blaxploitation shit, man. I don't even know how I can even describe it. I don't even know how I can even hear that. But that's just what this sounds like. It sounds like I'm watching a movie and it's some blaxploitation shit. Real talk.
Making this dirty money, it'll be ugly. She flushed it before, now she feel like she can't trust me. Cause Jung hit his jumps in the building, and I peeped him, I was low, so I stole him and sold him while he was sleeping. Re-up, gave it back with interest. We even, some of these things that we escaped, I can't believe it. Next game up in the seats, I barely hit the floor, not trying to sit across from somebody, lady I hit before. Top of fourth quarter, I escaped and hit the liquor store. Kid, he out here moving sloppy. Movie lobby, they shot him out of his two Hirachis. I'm on a yacht, old smash with a newer body. New mix, new models, I won't let them stop me. Stay on the road, it's something new. New mix, new models.
Yeah.
New
Like,
mix, new models.
this one, it took, to be fair, recession proof. Like, you know what I mean? The beat's a bit particular. It's a bit different. Like, doom, 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 doom. So it took me a while to warm up. But once the engine was warm, pause, you know, once, then yeah. This is a good one as well. I like this. I like where it's gone. I like the concept. You know what I mean? When you see recession proof as a title, automatically my mind's like, okay, this is going to be one way. It's going to be flexing. You know what I mean? Saying that man's got enough going for me, investments, monies, you know them ones, in order to basically not go down in tough times and be able to stay afloat and keep my operation still moving. So that's what I was expecting, but I like how he kind of flipped it and I like the way he flipped it, and it's like, nah, no one's recession proof, you know what I mean? Like, anyone can go down at any given moment. We just saw with COVID, people who felt like they were at the heights of the heights, you know what I mean? When crashes happen, when recessions happen, where economic hardship happens, you get me? Things can go wrong, you get me? You can get laid off from your job, you know what I mean? These things happen, so protect yours, you know what I mean? And just know nothing's recession proof, but through investing in yourself and keeping on your dean, you can stay afloat, you know what I'm saying? All right then.
My comfort give you discomfort. Just know that in the hood they gon' bump this. And I'm only strong as my circle. The things that shake me with a merch. I didn't have to die so that they could call me the great one. Didn't take a couple albums, people said it from day one. From wings with hot sauce to tune the top.
I didn't have to die for them to call me a great one. It didn't take a couple albums for them to say that I'm a top tier lyricist. It took a couple, 1, 2, maybe even one, Illmatic. Potentially it is written. Come on, man, not everyone can say that out the gate.
Dripping in RRs from hiding from robbery victims in back of cop cars. Tatted from my neck to abdomen. Almost getting shot was averaging once every 2 weeks. Bless what I had to been. It's painful words hearing these liars putting my name in dirt. Aiming, I burst. Pistol practice until my fingers hurt. I hit my target. I up the margin. What they on? You know how knives do. Don't get me started. Cheeks sleek and snazzy from a small comfort.
There we go.
Just know that in the hood they gon' bump this. And I'm only strong as my circle. The things that shake me with a merch. The things that shake me.
And shake me with a merch. How'd you finish?
Cause what we doing right now is really lit. The things that shake me with a merch. When you high as me, you get highly critiqued. Hopped on the beat, purposely sounding like 9-3, not quite like me. So haters can SMD when they bitter like black licorice. My life still sweet. I went for the cash grab, crap cash on my math class, fresh white tee. 2 diamond crosses look like a hashtag. News is fake, never knew I soon.
Wait. Did he say 2 white crosses look like a hashtag?
Still sweet. I went for the cash grab, crap cash on my math class, fresh white tee. 2 diamond crosses look like a hashtag.
2 diamond crosses look like a hashtag. That's ill. That's ill. Shout out Nas. When it comes to literal crosses, cross jewelries, listen, the 2 illest bars I've heard is that 2 white crosses look like a hashtag. That's ill. Shout out Rock Marciano as well. 2 diamond crucifix for every day that I've been double crossed. Woo! Ill. Yeah. 2 diamond crucifix for every time I've been double crossed. What? How'd you even? Aye.
I just say the first one you might say about him. While you stuck in the past, I stay vibing. Can't just reminisce only, gotta live in the moment. Talk my shit at the moment with the weekend performing. I'm chosen, got off the big Bowen and Rick Owens. Peep how different it look on us. I can't forgive you discovery. Just know that in the hood they gon' bump this. And I'm only strong as my circle. The things that shape me with a merch. The things that shape me.
Like this one. A bit more mellow, smooth shit. Sit back, close your eyes, reminisce, reflect, introspect.
The things that shape me with a merch. And now I like to reminisce.
Okay, it's getting drilly in this bitch.
Drifting on them, spinning corners, distant times.
Yeah, Nas, I see what you're doing there. Nas was like, yo, Hitboy, just give me a little 30 seconds of drill just to show them that I could freak some drill if it ever was to come to it. I know what you're doing there. I know what he's doing. Yeah.
Reminisce, and my past is prettiest. This time it wasn't feeling us. Mass appeal, now we really up. Reminisce, relationships take the prettiest. I was stuck on the silliness. Was the love that I was really in? We don't know what you're really in, but then it's too late. Reminisce.
Yeah, reminisce is cold. Track 9, let's go. Interlude vibe, serious.
Love cool nines with a tight fade. And I ain't make it past the 9th grade. And I ain't need to have 1 diamond to bag a dime. And I ain't need
to have 1 diamond to bag a dime. Come on, man, you young boys out there, don't be listening to these niggas on the gram talking this bullshit. You don't need, bro, all you need is your source. Make sure your personality's up to scratch. Make sure you got some fucking sense. You have some intelligence. Read some books. Study the game, you know what I mean? Know how to open your mouth and talk. You get me? Have some confidence. Know how to compliment the ladies. Let them know they're looking good and you'll be fine, bro.
Dude, wife stayed on my block talking to me like she ain't scared to get knocked. And she wore all this jewelry, what she seeing me. She look like Sheila E. She look like she could be 10 years older easily. Her name was Owell. I don't kiss and tell, but she must have ran her mouth. Cause every time me and her man cross paths, it's tension in the air. He probably doing the math. Late night, she venting to me, say he doing her bad. And I ain't feel a way about it. Told her pray about it. When I crush it, she go back home. I hate the silence. Writing in my notepad, flipping through soul samples. Not knowing I could get caught in a whole scandal. Ignorant amounts. I guess that's how I was moving. Can't say I was proud. Since the days of public school, when I was a scruffy dude, I ran with the trouble youth. Had shorties and love is true. Many had got jealous before I was top selling. Before I had touched $1 million. Few niggas caught feelings. Few niggas bought pussy. Few of them bought gifts. And I ain't do none of that. She blew me a soft kiss. But now she wants something more. I'm ready to call it quits. The one I'm with right now, who I'm getting lost in. A serious situation we all go through. A serious situation we all go through. I was having them all.
I was having them all. I was having them all. Yeah, man, I'm enjoying this. We all
go through. Woke up this morning on some white linen sheets. The bed almost caught a blaze. The temperature's 100 in the room. I'm like, what's up? Still got the same flame behind me from the Hate Me Now video. It's continual. All I need is a beat and I'm stitching you like stitching these words together. How I'm still getting better. I'm finding more gold as I dig in the dirt with the shovel. I got the last laugh. Don't get blown away by the backdraft. Don't be scared now. Don't be scared now.
Like this.
Giving them
Here we go.
hell now. I'm starting to see them sweat. Don't be scared now. Don't be scared now.
Yo, samples on this tape.
I'm trying to walk in my soul state. Even when forces and powers that be went against me, y'all use that as an excuse. You dudes cannot convince me. Trick me out my spot. Y'all want my shit like Sherman Hemsley. I'm debunking the blackball myth. The facts more or less. I might hurt your feelings, but yo, sometimes it actually is. Victimization, mix that with some entitlement. It's bound to explode. I make them stop, drop, and roll. Move to the side with it. There's no stopping it. I'm rap's arsonist. Don't be scared now. Don't be scared now. Giving them hell now. I'm starting to see them sweat. Don't be scared now. Don't be scared now.
Yeah, this is cold. I like the sample, you know what I mean? It's showing now. I like this one. It's a bit more of a flex one. But definitely within the last 3 tracks, I would say Reminisce, Serious, Interlude, and I'm on Fire. The pace is slightly slower, which is expectable because we was going at 1,000,000 miles per fucking hour. I don't know what was going on. I was in a fucking whirlwind. But it slowed a little bit. But each song has still maintained the quality, in my opinion. So we're 10 for 10 as far as I'm concerned. And we're getting into What the Fuck, Shake My Head, WTF, SMH. Let's see what happens. Just giving me some Kanye vibes.
WTF, SMH. My jury is disgusting, but let's discuss the taste. I'm in another place. This whole shit is a shamble. Low vibrational levels. Riders never get canceled.
What's going on there, sorry? Sorry, excuse me, can you help me? What's going on there? This shit sounding haunted. This is sounding like just all types of Sid Vicious. This sounds disgusting. Everything's a little, it's just slightly off kilter, it's just slightly off edge. It just sounds, it sounds nasty. Nasty. Damn, what the fuck, for real? What the fuck?
Now, WTF, SMH. This ain't the H&M, this that Scully over your valet.
When
Demonic.
it hits that other register and it goes underneath, like, not for the faint-hearted, I'll tell you that one. This one's not PG, bro.
Motherfuckers, what you do, come back. God bless the trap, but I wanna see you untrapped. Plotting on another
God
man
bless
in his
the trap,
possessions.
I wanna see you
Whack.
untrapped.
With your eye, all they see is 2 dust blacks. WTF, SMH, OMG. How could you put these pussy ass rappers over me? When all they do is cap, all they do is LIE. I'm LMFAO, let's go heavy in the streets. Fresh back off tour, the mic's still smoking, I ain't once go horse. I never take a day off from this fly shit that I'm on. Come on, please get your lady off of my horn. She told got a king now.
Man said every time your bitch leave me, she's astral projecting. Every time I hop out of the bed, she's astral projecting. On a different hydroplane now. Whew, cold.
It's a fakery, it's disgusting, but let's discuss the taste. I'm in another place. This whole shit is a shambles. Low vibrational levels. Riders never get canceled. Never.
Shout out my low vibrational niggas, innit? Save me a low vibrational plate. Yeah, shout me. I'm always in there. Shout me.
A night is shining on.
Okay.
Yeah, try to be there for my kids. Yeah, no matter how hard that is. Everybody so quick to flip or say they with the shits.
Everyone's so quick to flip for real, Hitboy. Different change every minute. Every other minute, different change. Allow us to settle, please. It sounds amazing, but give us some time. Come on.
Come cowards, they cut the tough guy shit. When they arrest, when they come cut for your kids. They give us criminal records because of where we live. And the money is low and narcotics are thriving. It's evil. We diagnosed with something that's untreatable. So powerless, so brothers only have beef with you. So you and your murder shit, cause that's what you see them do. But let me tell you something. Many going GBG, get back game. Who gon' rest in peace? Kids to school, there's a place in heaven for her, as is you. And if you don't believe in that, then slap. Go where you going, be where you at. No hug, speaking of that. I wish that we could adapt, my brother. Pro-black with a machete, pinky ring, a hog in the back. This is not a rap song, why you calling it that? This is an audio book, I'm an author on tracks. I open some.
This ain't a rap song. This is an audio book. What do you say? This is an audio track. I'm an audio book on. What do you say? This ain't a rap song. I'm an audio book on track or something. Like, what?
It's an audio book. I'm an author on tracks.
This ain't a rap song. This is an audio book. I'm an author on track.
Open so many doors, my launch pad was main source. You can't interpret the lesson.
Yeah,
I
let that one run.
I grabbed Japan just to eat sushi if customs let me in. Don't they always? WTF, SMH, I'm on Geo. 2023 just might open a casino. Community love, provided jobs. Why would you try to come for me? Why you ain't proud of now? Akinelli took me in the building first. Peace to MC Search, I must have catalog worth. I made it so many could have a piece of what I earned. Pushed it to the max, that was maximum returns. Bold, beautiful, dangerous. And I blocked out the hate that was aimed at us. Community love, provided jobs. Why would you try to come for me? Why you ain't proud of now?
So he's talking about his deal there at the end, Jim, and obviously there's I was even going to say rumours. It's not rumours. There's something going on between basically one of the producers on Illmatic, Pete Rock, legendary, and Nas. I believe Nas is being sued by Pete Rock, and Pete Rock obviously is suing Nas and MC Search because basically Pete Rock is saying that he didn't receive backdated royalties in regards to what he produced on Illmatic. So I think Nas is speaking to Pete Rock in that last little segment there on that track, kind of talking on some of the intricacies of what's happening. But yeah, I'm not all the way clued up into Wagwan, so I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what's going on with that little section there. So yeah.
Child, yeah, it's like a baby again. Strong motherfucker when you're young. I duck the razor, duck some punches, even duck the gun. Nintendo duck cut, I duck police, I had to run. Meanwhile, when you get old, you might become futile. My old style is a rough for my new style. My old girl dope, but I love my new girl. So when I'm slow down, this
is how you age gracefully, man. This is all I can say. This is how you age gracefully. I know Nas has a particular job, he has a particular career, so you know he's able to, you know, get away with certain things, but this is just how you do it gracefully, in my opinion.
Nintendo duck cut, I duck police, I had to run. Meanwhile, when you get old, you might become futile. My old style is a rough for my new style. My old girl dope, but I love my new girl. So when I'm slow down, this merry-go-round. Cold life, I was a youngster with a fever, moms brought cold ice. And in the streets I had agility, was quick to strike. My fear's not so elderly, cause today is the youngest that you will ever be. Brucey B-Boys. First time you heard Nas, was you earling off some gut rot liquor on 2-5? Or your big brother put you on like surprise? Hearing my hood described, so vivid you can see it by closing your eyes. Maybe it was the age of the dude who I saw rockin' fufu, I saw papayas. Told me halftime with Thomas while I'm around his tires. I was trying to juggle Columbia records while dealing with what the country Columbia jungles and left it. First time you heard it, Nas, I probably was.
I was dealing with Columbia Records while dealing with basically the guns that the Colombian country had left us. Damn, that's ill. That is ill. Yeah, that's ill.
I saw rockin' fufu, I saw papayas. Told me halftime with Thomas while I'm around his tires. I was trying to juggle Columbia records while dealing with what the country Columbia jungles and left us. First time you heard it then. First time you heard Nas, you probably heard somebody say that I pick bad beats, but I pick bad freaks. Narratives, they running with the classics.
First time you heard Nas, you probably heard that I pick bad beats, but I pick bad freaks. Damn.
Listen to me. Since when did rap be so suspended in there? Since Kendrick entered the atmosphere, Onana was there. My nigga from LA said it's a...
I hear that. Shout out Kendrick. He said first time I heard Kendrick before the big deal was on 9, when brothers in LA was basically putting me on. Hear that. Still waiting on that Nas Kendrick. I'm sure they both are as well.
From Black Hippie, I was happy to just witness history. Like the first time I heard Slick Rick. How did you feel? First time you heard Nas. First time hearing Biggie. I'm like, who's this kid? Wow. First time you heard Nas. When I heard Pop, that was on that song with Digital Underground. Like, first time you heard Nas, yeah. That was crazy. I know what it.
It does make me think. I do wonder when it actually was the first time I heard Nas. I definitely can't remember, but I do wonder. It's kind of mad still. I wonder. Long time ago now, or shit.
First time I heard Michael Jackson, Marvin Gaye, Diana. It's like y'all can't do nothing without me. Everything be going good, but then y'all pull me in, mess everything up. Why y'all always let me win? I be trying to find the best way they can stop me cold. Another body, and guess who the cause and why they foes? Beef is my name, my story is age old. So question, why do I always come to take souls? I'm everywhere in the hearts of men.
Why do I always come to take souls?
My man's. I'm what happens on bad blocks. I'm the jabs taking the talks. The arguments between the women and the crab leg spots. That behind the back, complex and multifaceted. Lesson to the real.
This beat kind of reminds me of the Hood to Hood beat, though, in terms of the way it hits and the way it knocks, but equally as just yeah, it's quality beat, man.
Moving, subtract the shit, the devil is a lie. I can confuse a genius, have him moving real dumb over nothing at my convenience. When empires fall over women, I am the reason. You were saying Al-Qaeda, I'm the tension between them. I'm the words to get misinterpreted. I'm the get back, I'm the first to hit. I'm the worst of it, lurking on your premises. I am your nemesis, parents of every slave rapper. Wish I didn't exist, but I'm alive and I thrive on your ignorance. I'm 1,000-foot fence that keep you from getting rich. Get around. I be trying to find the best way they can stop me cold. Another body, and guess who the cause and why they foes? Beef is my name, my story is age old. So why do I always come to take souls? I be trying to fuck.
Why do I always come to take souls? Yeah. See, Beef, this is up there in the track listing of one of the better beats, because they're all quality. But yeah, Beef, Hood to Hood, high on the tier of the beat selection. Let's put it like that. But I ain't heard a bad beat on this joint. This is incredible. We're track 15. I haven't heard a bad song. I haven't heard a bad track. I haven't heard a bad. This is ill. This is just fucking flawless. It's flawless.
The best way they can stop me cold. Always where the guns are blazing, attracting that. The grimiest places is my natural habitat. The
grimiest places is my natural habitat.
Drive-bys with kids.
My natural habitat is in the grimiest places. That's where you find me.
Killed accidentally. That's the type of shit they try to pin to me. In the tragic situation, give me my identity. The beat cut off the fat, as sizzling grease. Love to many deceased over me. I be trying to find the best way they can stop me cold. Another bot.
Yeah, man, this song is ill. Why do I always come to take souls? Why do I always come to take souls? Beef. Literally, just over a little disagreement. And it's an interesting concept with Beef as well, because obviously, you know, he's saying why does it always lead to souls being taken, essentially. And it's true. It's like one little disagreement, one little situation can escalate into something so great, which could lead to people obviously losing their lives when, you know, it doesn't always have to be like that. So it's a shame, but really Beef can really go to some epic levels that a lot of the times leads to tragedy. Obviously, that's what he's talking about in this track here. Great track, for sure.
This power was torture. It forced me to see people draining themselves.
You know what? Now it's getting towards the end of this song. Actually, I'm just realizing, yeah, this concept is very similar to I Gave You Power, and it was written, isn't it? Like, you know how obviously he's talking from the perspective of being the gun. In this instance, he's talking from the perspective of being Beef itself, being the argument, being the situation, being the cause. Interesting.
Pull off some horrible deeds. Rumors turning into a monster. Lies always mislead. By the time you hear what somebody said, it's stressed out. They expanded it, made it worse. Now you all stressed out. You wish you got it straightened out, but it's too far gone. From Who Shot You to Hit 'Em Up, the Tupac song.
And now we're transitioning to Don't Shoot. I see what you're doing there.
Me and the mayor hanging, tapping. Just a grown man trying to see how to change the community. Cause all I see is mama's crying, reading eulogies, thinking about everything her baby could have grew to be. Speaking unity for years, but face scrutiny. He weird. One day, Esco be rapping about shooting me. Next day, he's saying I can't. He been confusing me. Don't get that. I advise you fine, I don't just rap. Look around every town like a death trap. I just mind put a 9 to his back tap. Then it went black, now we said back. And it's scratching my head under my best cat. With a new claim, but when it jet black. I don't know how much Where the checks at? Don't shoot, gang. Don't shoot.
We're closing with a very important message here. Don't shoot. You know what I mean? You as I and I as you. Don't shoot. Very important message for sure, for sure. I won't speak too much on that, but it's a very, very important message.
Gangsta, you and him, and he is you. In my Nautica,
of course it's gotta be changed.
Solid as sturdy, Stevie's harmonica in my head. With a Wilhelmina model tuck, the business red, blue one that's hobby shit. It's obvious these emotional roller coaster ass niggas, please. Indeed, your mindset is your vaccine for every disease, illness, afflictions.
Your mindset is your vaccine for every disease. Cold. I like that.
The pollen is got in your body, diaphragm, chest, eye exam. The disease kings get, we see it like an MRI scan. I show you how to move when these dudes be lying. The coops flying, the suits fire, the crew full of riders, loophole finders, don't kill a messenger. Shorty, don't shoot. Look in the mirror, you got a big life ahead of you. You are your own cure for your king's disease. You gotta look inside to cure that. You got all the answers.
So yo, that was King's Disease 3. And yo, we've got a bonus track we're also going to get into, but I think I'll say my piece on this. That shit was fire, man. That shit was fire. If I'm going to be honest, the feeling that I just got listening to this is a feeling that I did get with Magic, where I just felt like I had just listened to something great and something so necessary. I don't know if it's a case of, obviously this is the most recent, and obviously I don't like to do the whole judging it out of the gate in terms of where it ranks. I know I've done that across this video. I've done that in sections because some of the stuff that I've heard on this album has just been absolutely, it's just been amazing. You know what I mean? It's gonna be up there. You know, it's absolutely 1,110% gonna be up there because the messages, the lyrics, the flows, the beat switches, the samples used. The clarity of it, it's just everything was just top tier. Like two very seasoned veterans, people who are accomplished, people who know what they're doing, know what their goals are, what they're trying to attain. Nothing sounded out of place, nothing sounded like overly experimental. I'm always for experimenting, I have no problems with that, but it still sounded sonically cohesive, everything. Like it sounded like a body of work. Every track was leading well into the other. Just a great album. I'm very pleased that we've got new Nas, and I'm very pleased that he's lived up to the title of the previous albums, King's Disease 1, King's Disease 2, and if you want to throw Magic in there as well. Great, man. Great album. This is top tier Nas. And as I say, like, I don't feel like there's many people in his age bracket that can hold a candle to him. Like, this is GOAT level rap, man. Like, this is high echelon rap, and it's been very impressive. Shout out Hitboy, you done your thing, man. Fucking hell, you did your thing. Shit, man. Hitboy, versatile producer, man. He's got a lot in his locker, man. So shout out you. You definitely need your flowers. Nas, 1000%, you need your flowers. Great album, King's Disease 3. Yo, Vibe by What TV. If you liked this little reaction or breakdown, whatever way you want to call it, come back for another one. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe as always. And yo, this is Vibe by Water. We out. Bow. Actually, we got a bonus track, don't we?
About the money, yeah, and it's all about the money. Oh yeah, know we about to run it, and you know we about to run it. Yeah, get it cross state lines. He's going, Katie going, Trey 5. All net, like I'm starting for the Nets. Base to base, I might suit up for the Mets. YGs, OGs, represent the Jets. I'm applying pressure, I see watching press.
Off the rip, one thing I can see why this is a bonus track. Not because it's not good or nothing like that. It's just, in terms of the trumpets and the sound of it, it's slightly different to the way the rest of the tracks flowed. You know what I mean? This sounds very large, and yeah. It's obviously triumphant in a sense, and there was another kind of song that sounded very triumphant, but it does sound slightly different in terms of the sonics to everything else. So I can see it.
When she with me, she glowing
Going for
like
flex.
NAS, I'm stepping to my last breath. I'm bigger than algorithms if I'm being direct. Used to play McGruff freestyles on cassette. Patties and purple bread, skunk trees from how can they stop? Got your fists up in the air, top of the steps like that. Tired of picking up clothes, I got a personal shopper. Got a Grammy, got an Emmy, next to Tony or Oscar. Yeah, get it cross state lines.
Kind of reminds me in the sense of French Montana's Shot Caller, the beat. I'm gonna have to go and listen back to make sure I'm on point with that, but I think it is that one in terms of the beat.
Kings and Z's going, Katie going, Trey 5. All net, like I'm starting for the Nets. Base to base, I might suit up for the Mets. 9Gs, OGs, represent the G's. Political correctness, hecklers are more respected than the one giving the message on stage. It's messed up. We can't say anything without offending. So now my mouth is in the jailhouse with cases.
Alright, we got another freedom of speech. Freedom of speech warrior here.
Dump it down, it's not an option. Some of it I understand. Took out from these bigger plan. Modify.
I know a lot of people kind of shit on people who talk about, you know, cancel culture and freedom of speech because obviously people feel like there needs to be some sort of repercussion so people just can't say anything. But as an artist, I think one thing that people forget is as an artist, you need to have the freedom and the realm to be able to say whatever you want because a lot of the time the art is an expression of a reality, a perspective on reality. So you need to give some sort of leeway for artists to be able to speak that truth in whatever truth they believe it is. But that's not to say that there doesn't now need to be, for lack of a better way of saying it, a freedom of repercussion. You know what I mean? Just because you can say anything doesn't mean that anything should be able to fly. You can say something, but it needs to, there's repercussions that come behind it. And that's the bit that I feel like is important and that needs to be spoken about. Like, sure, fine, say whatever you want to say, but repercussions come with that. So depending on what you do say, you know what I mean, just tread lightly type of thing. But you have the free realm to say whatever you want to say, and that's all it needs to be. Provided no one's being, you know, you're not shitting on any particular groups or anything like that, you know what I mean, or saying anything in disparaging ways or whatnot, then, yo, talk your talk. And if there's a truth in what you're saying, cool. Not everyone's gonna like it. Doesn't mean it's not true. You know what I mean?
Done about the text hit. Yeah, get it cross state lines. Kings and Z's going, Katie going, Trey 5. All net, like I'm starting for the Nets. Base to base, I might suit up for the Mets. YGs, OGs, represent the Jets. And you know we about to run it. Run it up. Yeah, Hitboy, let's go. Tony Fontana.
Yeah, I like the bonus scratch though. It's nice. It's cool. It's fitting. Yo, that was King Disease Free Vibe by Water TV. Bow, bow.